Yo, you too. What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Elijah B, and I'm back at y'all with a brand new video. Before I start this video, or before I get into this video, so for everybody and for anybody who is subscribed to me, my bad. I haven't been on here in a hot minute. I haven't posted anything in a cool minute. I mean, I did post that video about fake respect and genuine respect for anybody who subscribed to me, but I've actually been going through a transition. I just moved out of my apartment to another one, so I've been doing a lot of moving and just doing a lot of just moving stuff, packing up and all that. I don't need to get too much into that though, but y'all already know the drill. You already know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe down below because you already know what kind of time it is. I'm back at y'all with a brand new banger. I got a brand new video for y'all. Now in this video, I'm not trying to spread no negativity. Now for most of my videos, I like to keep my videos as positive as possible. I want to spread as much love and positivity as possible, but if I have something to say and I have something that's on my mind, I'm gonna say what I want to say, and I'm gonna say what needs to be said. And as you guys can see down below, the title of today's video is another jobs and slavery video. And this video isn't actually about me running my mouth and having an attitude, whatever you want to call it. I actually just started learning how to edit, and I actually just downloaded this new app on my phone called Adobe Rush and all that. So I'm actually gonna do some editing and all that, and I'm gonna start just like cutting and pasting clips from different like movies, TV shows, and video games that kind of prove and show that jobs are slavery and all that. But before I do that though, I'm just gonna just start talking and all that. And before I really get into the video, like I say before I start all of my my videos that involve jobs or slavery, we all have to put in some kind of work, and we all have to put in some kind of grind to get whatever we want in life, or to accomplish whatever goals we want to accomplish. And nothing in this world is free, and we all got to put in some kind of work to get what we want. Nothing is free out here. Like we all got to hustle, and we all got to get it how we got to get it in some kind of way. So I don't want to hear, oh, you're lazy. I don't want to hear that shit. I just admitted that you need to work. You got to put in some kind of work to get whatever you want in life. You got to put in some kind of work in order to accomplish whatever goals, or in order to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. But I got that out the way. So let's just get into it, man. So yeah, man, jobs are slavery, bro. And I mean, at this point, a lot of stuff that I talk about is even shown in like movies, TV shows, video games, and just it's all over the media and all that. And a lot of people are gonna be, or a lot of people are gonna, a lot of people call people like me lazy, or call a lot of people who feel this way, or people who have this exact same opinion. Oh, you're lazy. Oh, you're a grown man. Okay. What about all the grown ass adults who don't what about all the grown ass adults who don't work, or don't have to slave for, or don't have to work or slave for money? What about all the people who get to eat off the poor and less fortunate, and they don't get called lazy? They don't get called bums. They don't get looked at weird. Um I'm not trying to be negative or anything, but it's always the poor and less fortunate they're always getting talked shit about. We're always getting like the most smoke from society. The society that we contribute to. I don't think it's fair that people have to give up a majority of their life just to barely get by, and then get disrespected or get looked down upon by the society that they're forced to contribute to. And then and trust me, there's plenty of people who don't work and get to eat off the poor and less fortunate. What about all the companies, the organizations, the corporations, and the industries that get to eat off the poor and less fortunate? I don't see them getting called lazy. And this isn't me trying to attack women or trying to be disrespectful towards women or anything, but trust me, there's plenty of women who can basically lay back on their ass all day and get to eat off the poor and less fortunate. Are they gonna get called lazy? Are they gonna get called bums? Are they gonna get told, oh, you're grown, you need to work, you just have an attitude, you just no, no, they're not. And this actually kind of ties into another video I made called for anybody who subscribed to me, or for anybody who subscribes to me in the future, scroll back on my older videos, and I actually made a video that's called being attractive versus being unattractive, and I brought up some very good points in that video as well. And it seems that, and I'm just telling you from my point of view and how I see it. When you're attractive, you can attract, like, you know what I'm saying, you can, like, let's look at the word attractive, right? So when you're attractive, now let's take off attractive. Now let's take off the IVE part. Attractive, attract. So if you're attractive, for example, you can attract like money, opportunities, relationships, opportunities, and then also being attractive can also come with some pros and cons as well. You can also you can always attract some positive energy. You can attract positive things, or you can attract negative energy, and you can also attract negative things into your life, and that's very true because when you're attractive, also some people are jealous of you. Some people might look at you weird. Some people might not like you just because of how you look or the way other people treat you. Some people are haters, unfortunately. But that's not what this video is about, though. I'm talking about how, you know what I'm saying, jobs of slavery and how, actually, let me talk about this as well. Let's talk about, so let's say, so you know how you be working at these jobs and all that, and, let's talk about these bosses and managers. Okay, they're grown-ass adults, and all they do is sit, stand, walk, or lounge around all day while you do their work, and the employees have to do the most just to get the bare minimum, and they're barely getting by, and a majority of employees or a majority of people who work in America are damn near like I don't know how to. I'm trying to think of a metaphor for this, but let's say, for example, like let's think of a rope, right? A rope. So the employees are living on like a little piece of string, like a little piece of like sewing thread, like how you're sewing clothes and all that. You're living on the thread, while the manager is living on a battle rope. And then for anybody in this video who does not understand what a battle rope is, go to a gym and look for like a very thick rope and all that, and you'll just be doing like this with like a battle rope. You'll be doing this, and like they're just basically very heavy, thick ropes and all that, and basically it's like these managers and bosses can sit on their ass and hardly yet do the bare minimum, and yet they're doing better than the people who are actually doing the work and all that. And it's like you're in the and you're the one actually putting in all the hard work. So shouldn't you be like, shouldn't you be living good? Shouldn't you be making good money? Shouldn't you be living a good life instead of just getting up damn near every single day and giving up your life, your energy, your freedom, and your time just to barely scrape and barely get by and still be stuck at the bottom? I don't really see how that's fair. And then I've actually been watching some video. I actually saw a video on YouTube one day saying that hard work is bull shit. Hard work is, because I even made a video about this called if like I said, for anybody who has subscribed to me, or for anybody who will subscribe to me in the future, just go back to my video. I even made a video about locking in and all that, and I said that you should find an easy, smart, and organized way to accomplish whatever your goal is, because at the end of the day, if you're just waking up damn near almost every single day just doing some mindless ass hard work and you're not getting nothing out of it, then hard work is bull shit. But if you find an easy, smart, and organized way to accomplish your goal, or to do whatever you want to do in life, then you'll most likely accomplish it, because you're doing everything easy, smart, and organized, and you're working hard, but with a plan. Because society programs us to work, just be a mindless hard worker, just work hard without no kind of plan or anything, just keep doing the exact same thing over and over again without no kind of plan, or just, you know what I'm saying. But for the people who are easy, smart, and organized, they're at least successful. They're rich. And I have another thing I want to speak on real quick, is that so I remember I was watching this dude on YouTube named Charleston White. He's actually very famous and all that, or not very famous, but he's popular. He's well known, and he actually made a very good point that I liked. And he said that cheaters always win. The person who plays by the rules will never win. The cheater will always win. But you got to find an easy, smart, and organized way to cheat in life, because all that playing by the rules and all that goody tissues bullshit, it's not gonna cut it, dog. It's not gonna cut it, man. Nope, it's not gonna happen, man. You gotta cheat, man. You gotta take risk. All that play by the book and do everything the right way and all that goody tissues, goody good BS, it's not happening, dog. It's not gonna happen. And I'm not saying like go out and become a criminal and become a scammer, or become like become a sellout and start doing a whole bunch of terrible things just to get money, because there's all kinds of positive things that you can do in order to make money in this world. But I kind of flew off topic there, but I just brought up a few minutes ago about all the bosses and all these managers who sit, stand, walk, or lounge around on their asses all day while you're doing most of the work, and they're hardly doing anything, but yet they get to live a much better life than the people who are actually doing the work. And that kind of makes me say, what the F and all that. And like I said before at the beginning of this video, I've actually downloaded an app on my phone called Adobe Rush and all that. So I'm starting to actually get good at editing videos and all that. And I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. I edited a couple of clips together, and these are the clips I'm gonna show you. Right here. Hold on. Hey, so for them clips I just showed y'all, okay, they're grown ass adults and they don't have to work. They're not working. I'm not okay. All right, okay. I'm not saying that they're completely lazy. Like they work, but they hardly yet do the bare minimum. But that video clip I just showed you of them, you know what I'm saying? Sitting, standing around. I didn't get any clips of any of them like of my managers just like standing or walking around, but I did, you know what I'm saying? Like them clips I just showed you, that's come on, that's clear evidence that they don't work and they're just standing there at that little podium thing all day, and yet they're doing better than the people who are actually putting in the work and actually doing the work. These are the same people who have to give up their life, their energy, their freedom, and their time, and their health and well-being just to barely get by. Well, these motherfuckers can stand around all day and hardly yet do the bare minimum, and yet they're living better than the people who are actually doing the work. Tell me where that makes sense at. But oh, they're the manager. But everybody has to work, but yet they don't have to work. They can hardly do this. It can stand there all day. I don't know how you stand there all damn day and you're doing better than people who are actually putting in the work and actually doing the work. And I'm pretty sure that there are plenty of people and who experience this as well. And the managers is doing the bare minimum and just sitting on their ass all day, not really doing anything. Well, the employees just doing all the work, and they're. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to spread any negativity when I say this, but they're kind of living in hell, and they're getting up damn every single day and doing this, that, and the third, and they're barely scraping and they're barely getting by. Well, these people can sit on their ass all day and hardly yet do bare minimum, and yet they get to live like a damn king. And also, like I said, man, jobs are fucking job. Like, I mean, let's be real. Like, jobs are slavery because, like, if you think about it, like, at the end of the day, somebody owns you, man. They own your like. I keep repeating this over and over again. I know. They own your life. They own your energy. They own your freedom and your time. And if you ask me, those are very four important key components to any human being's life because life, energy, freedom, and time. You need those four things to, you know what I'm saying, really like live and be able to, you know what I'm saying, live the life that you want to live and just be able to live as a person in general and all that. And at the end of the day, people like I don't understand how people can tell you to, oh, you should be grateful to work and you should be grateful, but at the end of the day, why shouldn't anyone be grateful that they're being owned? Somebody owns like your time and everything else I just brought up a minute ago. And then on top of that, I've also seen some YouTube clips of people working at their jobs and all that, and a lot of employees, the people who have to give up damn near every single day of their life to barely get by, and they have to tolerate a lot of disrespect and a lot of bullshit from society and customers. The society and the customers that they contribute to almost every single day, and that's how you get repaid for it. And then these older generations kind of want to wonder why people don't want to work anymore. But dude, you contribute to society damn near every single day, but look how you get repaid for it. The average person is the average person is looked at. They're invisible, they're nobody, they're nothing. But it's like at the end of the day, um, the poor and working class are the reason why we keep society running. We're the reason that the working or the poor and less fortunate who have to work, we're actually a very big part of the reason that society is actually functioning and running in the first place. And it's not fair that the people who get to extort and get to make money off of the poor and less fortunate don't get called lazy and they don't get looked at weird. But as soon as people like the poor and less fortunate have something to say or we're against it, then we get ostracized for it. We're the bad guys. We're the problem for it. But what about the world that we have to contribute to? What about all the people who I know I keep repeating myself. I know it's starting to get a little bit repetitive and all that, but what about all the people who get to eat and make money off of the poor and less fortunate? what about all these corrupt rich people and CEOs and all this stuff? They don't get called lazy. But the poor and less fortunate who have to give up a majority of their life, but as soon as who have to give up their life to a society that doesn't really give a damn about them. But when they're against it, then they're the problem. We get smoked. Like people like me, or people who are poor and less fortunate, or people who are against the system, whatever you want to call it. We're the ones who get all the smoke for it. We're the bad guys for being against it. But at the same time, why should we want to get up and contribute to a society that's just gonna treat us like shit? But we're the ones who are contributing and like keeping society floating and running. Or let's talk about all the rich. Let's talk about all like some of these rich celebrities or some of these rich higher ups who like to make fun of the poor and less fortunate. You're making fun of the poor and less fortunate people who are keeping society running, the people who were putting money in these rich people's pockets, the people who are keeping these companies, organizations, corporations, and industries running. But also I'm gonna show y'all some clips from movies and TV shows that I like.
Name's Doug, sir. I'm looking for a job.
You've come to the right place, Doug. But first, tell me about yourself.
Well, all my life I've wanted to be somebody, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
How are you with mowing lawns?
Well, I don't mean to be negative, but it looks to me like that grass is an inch too tall.
Oh, you're good. All right, let's get you fitted for your new job.
Thank you so much for this job, Mr. Rigby.
Hey, dude, Benson wanted me to give you your week's pay. Who's that?
Oh, that's Doug. He's my new temp.
What? Are you serious?
Hey, Dougie! Payday! First, I gotta cover the finder's fee. Here.
So, I just showed y'all that clip from a regular show. So for anybody who used to watch regular show, remember that episode of a regular show when, I guess Rigby was trying to hire, like, a temp or whatever, and he was trying to, like, hire somebody else to do his work because Rigby was too lazy to do the work or whatever. So, he hires this guy named Doug to do his work and all that, and, so as y'all saw in the clip, Doug was out there, I guess, mowing the grass or doing whatever he was doing to the grass and all that, while Rigby was, you know, sitting on his ass and not doing shit like these managers and bosses be doing at these jobs and all that. And then, when Doug goes to collect his money and all that, Rigby took all the cash and he gave Doug all the coins. How the hell are you doing all that damn work and all you get is some fucking coins? Rigby could have at least gave Doug some of that cash.
Outside of getting robbed for a time.
After I became the manager of Tatalia's football team, I only had time to work at Doc's on the weekends. Working 2 days a week seemed like it was going to be a breeze, and then Doc got a girlfriend.
Hey, Chris, I want you to meet my new leading lady. Look ahead, Stacy.
Hi.
Hi. She'll be taking over for me here on the weekends.
Doc's told me so much about you.
He didn't tell me a thing about you.
What do you mean taking over?
Well, you know I could use a little time off.
So I'll be minding the store. We'll get along great.
And you'll be working for a much better looking boss.
Cool.
And remember, whatever she says goes.
Yeah, no problem.
Are these cans always so dusty?
Problem. Stacy may have been a dream come true for Doc, but she turned out to be my worst nightmare.
There. All done.
Chris, you did it all wrong. I want everything on the top to go on the bottom and everything on the bottom to go on the top.
Why?
Because she's crazy.
Because I don't work for you, you work for me.
I told you she's crazy.
And when you're finished with that, I have some errands for you to run.
When she said I worked for her, she meant it. I had to go for groceries, get a dry cleaner, and mind her cold.
And when you're done, go get me a new bird.
Believe it or not, Doc's girlfriend was only the second worst boss I've had. Mr. Fong was the worst. And I could only imagine how hard it would be working for him again.
Hey, quit imagining what it would be like to work for me and get back to work, Lionel Richie.
I was happy Doc had a girlfriend. Too bad I have to kill her.
And as y'all just watched, y'all saw that clip from Everybody Hates Chris where Doc's girlfriend took over the store and all that, and she started treating Chris like her personal maid and her personal slave and all that, and she was like low key a little disrespectful and very rude to Chris and all that. And oh, I want everything from the bottom to go on the top and everything from the top to go on the bottom. Oh, why? Because you work for me. Okay, just because I work for you doesn't mean you could treat me like a fucking slave and disrespect me and treat me like I'm a piece of property or whatever.
Outside of getting robbed 4 times, sick on the pickles 3 times, and a double hernia, it was the single greatest job I ever had. And from time to time, a pretty girl might stroll in. In exchange for all my hard work, I got paid $3 an hour.
Good job, man. $60. Cold, hard cash.
I had the perfect job until I found out about minimum wage. Basically, minimum wage is the only guarantee people get paid in money. Your boss would pay you in popsicle sticks if he could.
Great work.
A popsicle stick? Oh, you take this thing for man. I cannot work and live off no popsicle sticks. At least you can do is give me the damn popsicle.
Minimum wage. Shoot. There was a time when the maximum wage for black folks was 0.
But now the government requires that you pay me $3.35 an hour.
Or work for the government. Look, Chris, I like having you around and you do a good job. But I just can't spare the money.
It's only 35 cents more an hour.
35 cents an hour. That's $28 a month. That's 3 cartons of milk a day. That's 2 boxes of Micronite an hour. That's no.
That's when I realized I'd found the one person cheaper than my father. I thought about picking it, but I was afraid this would happen. I thought about a sit-in, but I was afraid this would happen again. But I decided on an ultimatum.
Doc, listen, I come in on time and I never leave early. I work hard, so I deserve minimum wage. And if you're not gonna give me a raise, I'm gonna have to leave. It's a matter of principles.
Is that an ultimatum?
Well, is it?
Yeah.
Nice working with you.
You'd really let me go? Where else are you gonna find somebody as reliable and trustworthy as I am that'll work for $60 a week?
Sir, are you hiring?
Well, am I?
Are you?
Depends.
You gonna pay me?
Nope.
And I just showed y'all another clip from Everybody Hates Chris where Chris finds out that the minimum wage, so Chris is getting paid $3 by Doc, and Chris finds out that the government, the minimum wage back in the day, or back in the 1980s, was actually $3.35 and all that. And so when Chris goes to his boss, Doc, and all that, and he asks Doc for 35 cents more, he doesn't want to pay him for it. And when Chris gets upset about it, then Chris is wrong for it. And it's like, at the end of the day, dude, it's 35 more cents. And then Doc is like, oh, that's like a carton of milk and some candy or whatever else he was talking about. That's $28 a month. And he's like, okay, that's $28 more a month that I could use to live and survive off of since I'm working for you. But you don't want to pay me? Come on now, bro. These jobs be having the money to pay you. They don't want to pay you anything because of greed and all that. Now, at the end of the day, it's not completely greed and all that, because at the end of the day, when it comes to handling a business, you have to maintain a business. So at the end of the day, you do need a certain amount of money, or at least a lot of money, to maintain a business. But at the end of the day, if you can pay, if these managers could pay their employees, then why the fuck don't they do it? Why don't they do it? They choose not to pay you anything and just leave you hanging out to dry and shit. That's why we talking about with these jobs and shit, but no, people want to argue and protest about it.
Attention. Catcher Freeman was the greatest black man who ever lived. He was Malcolm X, Nat Turner, and Barack Obama all rolled into one. Okay, I'm going to start this beautiful story from the beginning.
Oh, man, from the beginning.
Shut up. It was the plantation of Confederate Colonel George Lynchwater, better known as Massa Colonel.
Probably made him up too.
Shut your ass. The slaves were out in the fields singing songs of freedom.
Guys, what are you doing? You know you're not allowed to sing that song. Stop, guys, I'm serious. Massa's on his way.
Tobias, didn't I tell you to tell these niggers to stop singing that damn song?
Stop singing? Oh, no, Tobias told us Massa Connor likes that song. That's a lie. Oh, no, Massa. We feel niggas is too dumb to lie. But you know Tobias is the lighter shades, and he got that sharp sense of humor. Oh, no, Massa Connor.
You out here telling jokes, Tobias?
Master Colonel, please. I know you mad, but don't take it out on Poe Tobias. If you beat him, it's like you beating all of us, but with considerably less effort on your part.
Oh, so the only nigga I gotta beat today is Tobias, huh?
We don't like to see that. That makes us work harder.
Oh, shit, fire and save matches. Maybe I'll get to bed early tonight.
Please, you hit him and make all of us scared, make us all just want to stay here. We won't do nothing if you keep hitting him, because it's an example of what not to do.
Well, since you love these field niggas so much, you can stay out here and work with them for a few days. And if I hear that song again, I'm cutting both your balls off.
You guys are real fucking assholes, you know that? Come on, man, look on the bright side. You get to hang out here in the field with the real niggas. Ain't you sick of the white man?
You know what I'm sick of? You two blaming the white man for everything. The white man this, the white man that. You'll never get anywhere with that attitude.
Man, fuck that white nigga. That's your master. I don't know that nigga.
All I'm saying is, you stop being a victim, you might be able to better your life on your own.
You ain't said nothing? I'ma do that. I better believe it. As soon as Catcher Freeman rides through here with his brigade and cuts that cracker's head clean off, I'm out of here. You ain't never seen no nigga be gone like I'ma be gone. Tell you something, you ain't seen no nigga ride out like me, and I'ma join the gang. I got a letter saying I could join Catcher Freeman brigade and ride out with that nigga.
Damn, you get mail, nigga?
That's your plan? Catcher Freeman, huh? Why not just wait for Santa Claus to take you away on his sled?
Nigga, you don't believe in Catcher Freeman?
Of course I don't. I don't believe in the Easter Bunny either.
I'm telling you, man, Catcher Freeman is real. He go around from plantation to plantation, freeing all the slaves and shit. He like 14 feet tall, got trapezius muscles and biceps. Shit crazy. He ain't just no normal nigga. He's super nigga. He like a black-ass Batman, if you will, and he can fly. Underwater.
Okay, well, I showed y'all another clip from the show Boondocks, and so apparently there was an episode where I guess Granddad, Riley, and Huey were talking about Catcher Freeman. Apparently he's like a historical figure back in the day or whatever, and he's a historical figure in the Freeman family or whatever, and as y'all can see, they were on the field singing and just doing their work and all that, and Catcher, I guess, whoever that guy was who was like arguing against everybody else who was against like Master or whatever. So I don't understand how he's standing up for Master despite the fact that Master treats him like garbage and he whipped him and he disrespects his mom or he disrespects his family and all that. And it's like at the end of the day, it's like these jobs will treat you like scum and garbage, but yet people will stand up for these jobs and people will defend and protest for it all day long. And it's just like I don't understand how people can like defend and protect people that treat them like garbage or people that don't respect them and all that, but I should know better. At the end of the day, people are programmed slaves who have Stockholm syndrome. So yeah, but I don't understand how you can be a slave and then everybody else on the plantation field is against Master. They don't like Master and they want to get out the plantation field, but that guy who was arguing against everybody else, I don't understand how you can be cool and grateful for that, but I don't know, but okay. And so as I continue on with this video, I'm not sure if I want to post any more clips from like movies or TV shows, because at the end of the day I might catch a copyright strike. But then before I showed y'all the clips from the movies and TV shows that I chose to show you, such as like Regular Show, The Boondocks, Everybody Hates Chris, I just don't want to catch a copyright strike and all that, so I'm thinking about whether I might add another TV show clip to this video that I'm making. But yeah, man, that's evidence right there that jobs are slavery. But the average person is gonna argue, the average person is gonna go against it, and like I just said a few seconds ago, most people are just slaves who have programmed slaves who just have Stockholm syndrome, and the people who are against it and the people who see this for what it is, they're wrong for it, and I guess people just choose to accept stuff for what it is, and nobody wants to see anything for what it is. And I mean, I guess at the end of the day, as long as people can just go home and I guess do whatever they do, or as long as people can go home and they can consume themselves with drugs, alcohol, mindless entertainment, or worldly materialistic possessions, then they're completely content with it. They don't care. They don't care at all, because at the end of the day, they can just go home and they can feel free and all that, and get some kind of like quick rush of dopamine, or get some quick dopamine that's not really gonna, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna go away and all that. And most people have accepted this lifestyle. Most people have accepted it and choose to live this way. But people like me and people like us, or for anybody who watches this video if for anybody who resonates with me, you're against it, and so am I. They're not against it, but we are. So, at the end of the day, it's always going to be like a little. It's always going to be a war of the program slaves versus the slaves who are fed up and tired of it and are against it, and it's not going to end because people are going to continue to try to keep the system running and all that, despite the fact that it's very corrupt and all that. And I don't understand how they don't seem to think that nothing about that is not normal and all that, or how they don't think that they're getting robbed and all that, and how they think that it's just normal and all that. But I'm thinking about actually adding another clip from a movie or a TV show. I'm just thinking about it. I probably might even add a clip from like maybe a video game or something as well, and all that. But I do have like a whole lot more like TV show clips and stuff to like show y'all to prove that, you know what I'm saying, and I have more evidence to show that these jobs are actually slavery and all that. Hey guys, I'm back at y'all with some more thoughts and some more ideas for this video. I actually thought about another TV show clip that I'm actually gonna add to this, and I'm actually gonna add a couple of clips of SpongeBob from here, and even SpongeBob, that's even a very good example of how jobs are slavery. I'm gonna show y'all a couple of clips, and as always, I'm gonna show y'all a clip that I think that is actually relevant to this video. And then after that, I'm gonna give my commentary on that clip, and I'm gonna give my my opinion and my point of view on that video. So here you go. I'm about to show y'all some clips, and I'm gonna give y'all some opinions real quick. Here we go.
I will restore the working man to his rightful glory. I will dismantle this oppressive establishment board by board. I will saw the tables of tyranny in half. Gnaw at the ankles of big business. Squidward will be so proud.
Man, nah, come on, bro, come on, guys. Tell me that clip was not low key funny. When SpongeBob literally walked into the Krusty Krab and said, "I'm tearing up, dismantling this oppressive establishment." Like, come on now. Please don't tell me that I did not just tell y'all that there's evidence that jobs are slavery in movies, in TV shows, in video games. Even though I know I didn't show y'all any clips from any video games or anything, but I can't exactly think of any video games off the top of my head. So that's why I didn't show y'all any clips of video games. But dude, like, there's actually a lot of things that are going on in society that are shown in movies and TV shows, and, you know what I'm saying, maybe some video games and all that, but they make it like all animated, and they put it in like childlike forms, and then that way the true message that's in the true message that the show or the movie or whatever is trying to portray to you, actually it flies right over your head and all that, because it's a kid's show, it's all cute and funny and all that, but in reality is like they've been telling us since forever. They've been telling us through movies and TV shows and all this stuff forever, and most people are oblivious to it. Most of this stuff flies over people's heads, but then at the same time, like, when you're a child and all that, you don't really, like, you know what I'm saying, you don't really have like that I'm trying to think of the word for it. You don't really have the you don't have like the awareness and like the mindset to like see the stuff for what it really is and all that, because you're a kid and all that. But as you progressively get older, you become like, you know what I'm saying, as you get older and grow more older, you become like more aware of this stuff and all that, and then you're like, oh, now I see what they're talking about. Like, let me give y'all a very quick example real quick, okay? So you know, like how like in like maybe in certain cartoons or TV shows they have like little dirty adult jokes and all that. So when you're a kid and all that, it just flies over your head, you don't realize it, but then when you're an adult and you watch it all over again, you're like, oh, okay. Because like I said, as you get older, you become like more aware, and you become more cautious of what's going on about who you are as a person, and about the world that's going, and everything that's going on around you in the world in general. And I also feel that people need to be more aware of what's going on in the world around them, instead of being oblivious to it and just being consumed in just pointless distractions and all that. But I feel like this video has been long enough and all that. I said what I had to say. For anybody who watches me, for anybody who has subscribed to me, I hope that you can resonate with this video that I made. If you think that I hope that, and hopefully you can spread the message. Hopefully you can, like, you know what I'm saying, share it, send this video out to other people. yeah, but I feel like I did. I feel like this is a very good video that I made, and I'm not gonna lie. Maybe my editing skills aren't exactly the best either. I'm still working on my editing skills, but yeah, that's it for this video. And like I said at the beginning of my videos, like, comment, and subscribe down below because you already know, man. Thank y'all for everybody who watched this video. For anybody who watched this video, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch me. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to show me some love and show me some support. I really appreciate it. Comment down below what you think about the video. Comment maybe what I could have done differently. I'm always open to people's opinions and what I could do differently or what I can improve on. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. We all have something that we can improve on. So yeah, just I said everything I need to say, and for anybody who watches this video, I wasn't trying to spread no negativity or trying to spread no hate towards nobody. I was just trying to show y'all the truth and all that. And yeah, man, I hope everyone's having a good day. Peace and blessings. I'm out.